Yeah, that game was just, everything was the fact that I scouted his gateways, so I started my unit production a couple of minutes earlier than I would have otherwise, and I didn't drone my 4th base. If I had drawn the 4th base, I would have died there, because he would have gotten the hatchery for free, and I wouldn't have killed his army. But trading the whole army for the hatchery was a bad trade for him. Sorry I haven't been taking questions from the chat. Since we're doing custom games, I've just been... I haven't had time between games to talk. I really don't like this map. I'm not entirely sure why. It just feels very uncomfortable. Although ZVP is actually pretty easy because it's so hard for Protoss to take the 3rd base. And your own 3rd base isn't that extended. Probably should have 15 hatched on here. It'd be really hard to cannon rush in that natural. Oh well. But yeah, the hard part about this map, early game CVP, and any map actually, where the expansion is behind a single ramp, is Protoss can wall that off, go gateway first expansion, and still be really safe because you get that wall up immediately. It's not exposed at all. On this map, it's a wide ramp, so it's a little bit more dangerous for them to do that. Not sure if he will or not. And he did go gateway first, or pardon me, forge first. So no real big advantage for him here. Oops. So we saw a Stargate there. Makes sense because this expansion is so close by air. But just upon seeing it. Gonna make a handful of extra Zerglings because he's probably just gonna send a Mothership Core over there immediately. Yeah. That was bad of him, I think. That wasn't so bad. Mothership Core helps a lot. And I accidentally forgot my Roach Warren. However, he's burned enough units, and I managed to push back that forward pylon, so I should be okay anyway. But I do have to keep looking and make sure that he doesn't get an actual forward pylon up. And he keeps making Void Rays, so I'm gonna get a couple extra queens. But he now has rocks at all of his third bases, or at both of his third bases. So it's going to be very hard for him to actually do anything anytime soon. This seems like a good containment map, but he did open air. So I guess I'll just go HGIdrA. I was thinking about going Swarm Host. Actually, I'm gonna try going Swarm Host with a bunch of queens for support, since I already have two of them with pretty decent creeps for it going. That charge thing is really good. Gotta make sure to get the creep spread going because I'm going to be bringing those queens along as my anti-air. Oh wow, he still hasn't taken his third base. So yeah, that means I just kind of have to survive. And Swarm Hosts seem like they'll be really good defensively. So I'm just going to build up my queen and Swarm Host count. And then once it gets pretty high, go ahead and go forward. Now that Swarm Hosts have more HP, they'll be even better with Transfuse. You have a lot more time to actually get the spell off. Not sure how many you get. Put down a Spire too, just in case. If he goes air hard enough, I'm not sure if he could actually beat. Queens are pretty good anti-air, and he has a really late third, so it's not. He doesn't have a third yet, so it's not like he's really gonna be massing shit too much. This is weird. I wonder if he's going like 2-base carrier or something funky. I'm gonna wait till that Overseer gets in there to make any more Swarm Hosts. I might need to go mass anti-air. If he is doing that, I switch to Corruptors, I think. Going Hydras against carriers did not work at all in the previous game. Yeah, he is going super fast carrier. Okay. Okay, so I got a bunch of Corruptors in production. Yeah. Bunch of Corruptors in production. Once those pop, then I think I can be aggressive against this. But with that many carriers out, I don't want to risk it. I have a bunch of excess minerals, so I'm also going to put up some support crawlers. Oh. I don't know. I feel like he's not executing this very well. That new Void Ray spell is like silly good DPS. I don't know where I need to transition to from this, or if I can just do this and wear him down. Carriers are really, really good now. This is scary. If someone did this with a better opening. Because right now I just have too much economy and too much map control and everything. Plus he didn't have much of an economy. There's just not too much you can do, regardless of the efficiency of his units. Getting these spores up will help a lot, though. Unless I'm now at 2-1 upgrades. Now he just loses interceptors every time they send out. It's really boring, but I think I should just sit here and keep throwing swarm hosts at him. Oh, he's got Tempest now. That's smart. Yeah, I don't know, that's definitely really powerful. But he got his third base so late, and none of his aggression did anything. But I was also really bad at taking a fifth base. I don't know, if he'd had a third up much quicker, I think he would have had enough to break out before I got all the spore crawlers up. That would have been dangerous. Oh, he had a hidden base. I don't know. I think the mass air styles definitely have the most potential. That's like very deathball-y. I'm not sure if you can beat it with any real composition. But I think it's going to be really, really hard to get there. because that wasn't even the best way to punish it. If I had gone for fast Hydras, and I think until you get up to like 3 or 4 carriers, the Hydras are just going to beat you anyway. The carriers are really good now. Double click should really be create game, not join game, if any Blizzard people are watching. This is another map where it's really hard to take a third. Most of the Blizzard ladder maps for HOTS are like that. But like the third base on here is almost impossible to take for Protoss against Roachling pressure, unless you just take it way too late. I'm gonna try and rush for ultras this game. Just go like open up with double upgrade lanes. Because it's cross map, it's a really big map. It's gonna be hard for him to do any kind of timing to me. The only problem is if he opens there. Not sure if I can. I guess if I just throw down Spire upon seeing air. Go Corruptor. Carriers are really scary now. I kind of thought Ultras would just beat everything if you got to them. But I think Carrier with Templar support is going to be the super army in this matchup now. If things don't change. He really needs to be more careful with those when he pushes out early. So, losing an early zealot in stock like that gives me a lot of map control. It makes me much more comfortable opening with the double upgrades. Which is usually a pretty risky thing to do, but when they lose units like that. And again, I'm just going to put up precautionary spores everywhere since DT and air both got better with this. A lot of stalkers. An odd amount. Not sure what that means actually. No, I saw that he doesn't have a third yet, so I'm gonna make a bunch of links now. Gotta go keep an eye out for that third base. Upon seeing it, I can put down a fourth and head up towards Hive Tech. That's what I'm waiting for right now. Yeah. Not really sure what he's doing. Air. That was lots of oracles. Still not really sure how good oracles are, like how much I have to respect them in terms of harass potential.